Welcome to Donna Creations and More. I am Donna. Today is a collaboration of Everything Fall, hosted by Lady Red Crafting and Our Great House, and our guest host is I'm merely Melissa. Now let's get to my DIYs. Here I have a pumpkin that I bought at Dollar Tree. It's just one of them foam pumpkins. I'm going to take this craft paint of mine, orange sherbet, and I'm just going to repaint it because this color is way too bright. Don't look like a pumpkin at all. I don't know what they were thinking when they decided to paint these things, but so I'm going to give it a quick coat of this orange sherbet paint. And I'm doing the handy dandy little trick I learned from the host of this playlist, Katie, that you tape it on a piece of cardboard so you can pick it up without getting your hands all covered in paint. So thank you, Katie, for that tip. Genius idea. And yes, I'm painting the bottom too. Then once I'm done this, I decided to take the paper that I had and start like pressing on it to try to remove some of the paint to bring some of the orange through so that it looks like more of a realistic pumpkin. So then I grabbed my paper towel to remove some more paint. And it just brings that orange tone through, this orange sherbet color. Come on, you guys, you all know. A pumpkin ain't a solid color. So look how much better that looks. So now I'm going to take my foam cutter and I'm putting it at an angle. And I'm melting the top part out. Which I did not know this pumpkin was going to be hollow. That was a surprise. Because I wouldn't have been putting it at an angle. But oh well, we're just going to dump that in there. And here I have some flowers. These ones I had, the other ones, my mom's neighbor just gave me a bunch of fall flowers. She's clearing out her craft stuff. So it came in handy. Because I had nothing for fall. And I told her, I was like, she's like, what do you need? She'll be 100 next month. I'm like, anything. I'm new to crafting. I can turn anything into something. And I'm like, and I got a lot of fall DIYs coming up. And I don't own nothing at all really fall. Since I'm new to YouTube, I don't own a lot when it comes to like the fall and Halloween and still collecting. So I'm taking some scrap foam because I save all my foam and I'm breaking it up and filling the inside of this pumpkin up so it'll hold all these flowers in place. So save your scrap foam, you guys. It comes in handy. I never had to buy floral foam. So now I'm going to start adding all my little flowers in. Now see how these flowers have that little squiggly? I do take them off. I'm going to use that for my pumpkins. Because you know, pumpkins on the top of them have that little tentacle. And that tells you when it's ripe and ready to be picked. So Donna's going to save them for later in the video. So I'm just going to fill in with just one set of flowers that I have. Then I'm going to take the ones that I'm just going to say her name, Miss Doris gave me. She's like a grandmother to me. So I'm going to cut all these flowers up, and then I don't even know what they're called, you guys. Them little beaded garland looking things. She gave me a big long strand of them. She's like, and it's funny because when she's giving me stuff, she's like, what would you do with this? What would you do with this? So every time I make something that I use her flowers on, I send them to her. I'm like, this is what I made with it. So I had to send her a picture of this pumpkin. I'll be like, here, Miss Doris, this is what I made with it. So it would bother me. The inside of the pumpkin you could see. So I took my orange sorbet paint and went around and covered up that white foam. I mean, you're not really going to see that the orange sorbet isn't matching the outside of the pumpkin because I dabbed it, but it's covering up that white that stands out like a sore thumb when you look at it. So here are them little, I don't know, I guess people call them like berries or something. I don't know what they're called. If you guys know what they're called, you tell me. I don't know. But I'm adding them in too. She gave me a huge long strand. It's probably like, gosh, 2 or 3 feet long. And I just cut a couple off. I wouldn't say 3 feet. I'd say 2 feet. I had it in my display on my big video. And then here I decided to take a pencil and wrap it around to make them curly. Apologize for any noise. I'm sitting outside doing this voiceover, and boy, that is one loud vehicle. I don't know, it must be a tractor or something. Boy, it had to have been some type of tractor. That thing is loud. I ain't never heard nothing that loud come by here. Besides tractor trailers. So I'm just going to keep filling this in. This is a smaller one, but I have made in the past a really big one. I've gotten one of them big styrofoam pumpkins from Joann Fabrics and filled it with florals, and that was my table centerpiece during the fall. But I just wanted to share this idea with you because I've done it in the past. So if you do a small pumpkin, just make sure your flowers are small. Now you see I didn't use this green leaves inside with the flowers. So I'm going to take them and cut little pieces and put on the edge around my pumpkin. Then a couple of them I glue the tips down so they're like bent. You'll see it more in the final reveal. And I do that all the way around my pumpkin. And if you hear my dog, he's going crazy. He wants to play. He's already out of breath. He's been chasing things. Well, I shouldn't say chasing things. He chases vehicles when he hears them. Not like he can go after them. I got this huge tall fence. Which, if you follow me, you already knew that. Especially from my last video with the scarecrow. And then my upcoming video, my yard's in it too. That is due Sunday. So remember to subscribe, you guys. My Sunday's video is a wow. A wowzer. Like, I've been working really hard on this wood DIY. For what would you make? And that will be 6 p.m. Eastern Sunday. This Sunday, you guys, 6 p.m. And it's going to be some great Halloween decor for your front porch. I'm just continue adding in the last couple little, I don't know, berry things that are fall color. I was running my jaws, but as always. But I did add in them two little twirly things that I saved to put on the front of my pumpkin as tentacles. And I'm just picking up whatever last little pieces I have on my table here and just add it in. Just trying to fill this in best as I can. But I still think it needs something else. It's not enough. So let's clean this mess up, and you guys know where that's going to go. In my little scrap basket on my over-the-door hanger that I just made for all my florals. So I grabbed some fall leaves, and I decided to add them in to give it some more contrast and different colors, and to fill it in. So I'm just going around, adding them wherever I need them, making sure I find my front, which I'm doing now. So here's my front, so make sure, of course, that's super decorated. I actually think it's turned out super cute. I am loving my next DIY. Actually, it's 2 DIYs in one. But it all goes together. I'm just going on them little foam balls that was sitting there. Ain't wasting them. And that's going to go in the very center of it. Now we're done with that. And yep, I just threw the little scraps in there. That flower was driving me nuts. It just wasn't right. It was sticking out too far. I'm trying to stick it in, and one of the flowers fall off, and I'm like, I am not even figuring out where it goes. I'm just going to put some hot glue on there and just shove it in there. Oh, you can see some of the little tentacles. So we're going to put that aside. Now, my next DIY is here. I got these picture frames. My dad actually found these on the side of the road in a box for free. So I've had them for a while. Actually, I've had them since last summer. Haven't did anything with them. And I bought, oh, you'll see. I'm not going to give it away just a second. What I like to decorate with. But anyhow, I'm going to try. This is really old. This is a really sturdy frame. I had a heck of a time getting these little staples up. But I'm just going to flip this around. I tried to see if it was like antique online. I really didn't find anything, so when I did my Google search, so I'm using them. So we're just going to do both of them. and just lift all, not all the staples up, but boy, I'm telling you it was hard. And I'm going to give it a quick clean with some rubbing alcohol, of course. You'll see the next one was really dirty. That must have been the one on top of the box. Give this one a quick clean. See, look how dirty that was. Ugh. Now we're back to the first one. And I'm going to take some of my Waverly chalk paint and snow cap. And I'm going to grab a paper towel and my little paintbrush here. And we're just going to do the whitewash technique on both of these frames. This wood's just way too dark for me. Now, after looking at this DIY, let me know what you think. Should I paint the frames completely white or leave them like this? Again, I'm just going around making sure I hit all different edges, the inside and the very outside. And I'm, of course, can't forget the sides. And as you saw, I only dipped my brush like once or twice. I'm using what paint is on my brush. And it ain't much at all. So we'll set that one aside, and we're going to do this one real quick. Which I won't show you me doing the whole thing. And here, that one's done. Do my edges real quick. Sorry if you hear my husband in the background. I just told him I'm recording. Trying to do my voiceover, and he wants to talk to the dog and drag his slippers and everything else. So now we're going to set that one aside and come back to the very first one we painted. Now, I have these window decals. I love decorating with window decals. If you guys haven't seen my playlist, you need to check it out. I will link it in the description box. It's amazing what you can do with these. But I found these gorgeous window decals off of Amazon, really cheap. And the ones that I really like in this packet, I'm going to use in this video. Now, if you know me, if you're one of my subscribers, you know I have birds, and I love birds. So I'm definitely going to do these little birds. There's a little bird there on top of the leaves. I just gotta get this figured out exactly where it needs to go. And these window cleans are pretty cool because they're labeled, you know, A1, A2, A3, which way does they connect. So it's very easy. So I almost got it. Still not 100%. Now I got it where I want it. Trying to make it fit the best as I can. And I know it's hanging over. And here's what you can do. You can either leave it like that, as I am. Because one, I don't know if I want to use these for something else. Or you can use some Mod Podge and glue them down. Or you can just cut it off with your X-Acto knife. But I'm not doing either. I'm leaving it like that. We're going to move on to frame number 2 for the moment. And I love this cat. This is what made me buy this besides the birds. And this is where it shows. You can see where it's labeled 1B, 2B. So again, I spray my glass. I'm using my vinegar. Not vinegar, my alcohol. You don't have to use exactly water. I'm just using my rubbing alcohol. And I put my cat down. Yes, I know, it's not centered, it's not straight. Donna's got to fix it. Isn't this kitty cat so cute? I love these. Like, this is why I'm so hooked on window clings. One, they're so cheap, and two, you can do so many things with them. And I'll show you what else comes in this package. I will link this package in my description box below too. But if you check out my window cling videos, every single one that I used, I did link in the description box. Look how cute that dog is. That will be another DIY one day. And look, there's a little farmhouse one. There was like only one thing in there I didn't like, and it was the one dog. But it was so worth it, because I can do these 2 pictures. When I have a different frame, I can use the farmhouse one. So we're going to come back to this one. And I decided to add this little part on the right, actually supposed to connect to the bottom of that tree, but it ain't going to fit because you see I'm at the end here of my frame. So I decided to add it over there. Then it came with these cute little birds. So I'm going to add them on. And these stay. These really do stay until you take them off. As long as your glass is clean and you wet them down. I have, everything that I have made so far has all stayed. Now when I want it permanent, depends on the item, I will use dishwasher safe Mod Podge. If it's like a cup or something. Or a plate. You really gotta check out my videos. I mean, oh my gosh. I have made some really gorgeous things out of window cling. I'm like hooked, you guys. I mean, literally hooked. Some people may be hooked on stencils and all. I am hooked on window clings. This just popped in my head one day, and I've been hooked ever since. You can make some really beautiful, cheap home decor. As you see I'm doing here. But I'm like, literally, you can buy stuff at a dollar store and decorate it and make it so elegant. For pennies. And that's basically all we're going to do to this picture frame, and this one's done. See, I don't like that dog. Man, I don't like that. Whatever that was, a gourd and everything. That one is complete, you guys. Now let's get back to our cat one, because he looks a little plain. And also these are good, like, this white that I turned around, the background, had a couple little spots on it. So it's great to be able to take a window cling and hide it. Like to the right, you can see like a little line on the white, and that will be hidden. Because you know what, Donna's just going to put a little leaf over top of that one. Just adding a little bit of sunflowers, some cute little acorns. Try to stick with the little theme that's going on there with the fall leaves and apples. How cute would this be to have in your kitchen? Add a little fall leaf, and then to cover that little mark up over there, I just happened to see it. I was going to put that leaf there and I saw that mark and I'm like, nope, we're going to cover that up with this little leaf. And we are finished. Now for the final reveal. I think this all turned out absolutely gorgeous. Tell me what you think. Tell me about the frames. I'm really curious about the frames. Should I paint them completely white? Give me your opinion. Please check out the playlist link in my description box of all the wonderful ladies' creations. See what everyone come up with for this fall decor. And I'd like to say thank you to all my subscribers. I love you guys so much. I couldn't do this without your love and support. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I would love for you to join my YouTube family, my lovely crafting family. And don't forget my live video next Friday at 9 p.m. and for the giveaway. Thanks for watching. God bless. Please subscribe, like, share, comment. Love you guys. Mwah. See you on the next video. Bye.